Hello, this is another video to help you out with the case study here. Let me show you how I can figure out who's working where and which site. Yeah, I'll do this using visuals here, not just the text here. So if you look on the employee master table, there are different fields we can use here. Um, let's look at the employee position. So I can go to drop down and go to describe and it tells you load here production manager and sales manager. So sales manager are people who are going to make the sales. Production manager are the ones who are basically purchasing. So in order to look at the fraud detection for kickbacks, people would probably care about is the production managers, right? Because they're the ones who are buying this inventory. So if they're buying extra inventory from a vendor for no reason, you get a kickback. We're trying to detect that fraud, so we're probably gonna have to filter it through the production manager. So let's look at which production managers belong where. Okay, so I can go to the let's see, I can take the employee position, go to the filter here, and just look at the production manager. Okay, and then let's look at the employee site code. Okay, let's put that on a row here. Okay, so those are the different states, and then let's look at the employee IDs. And then maybe you can even put the first name and the last name as well. Okay. And maybe, if we're not sure if they're, actually, this is a good list already, right? You can kind of tell if you want to throw in, for example, the total amount of purchases made by each one of the individuals, then all I have to do is go to transactions and use the purchases field we already have before. And I can put that into, let's put that in the marks here. Let's put that as a, let's put it as a color, right? And then it should give you, that's only one value because it's aggregated. Maybe we'll put the value as well. So we'll look at, we'll show the label as well. So go to the labels. So this gives you the different values here. Okay, for total across the years. If you want to break it down by different times, and go to the columns here. I will probably want to break it down. Let's say I'll break it down based on the month here, continuous variable. But then this gives you a heat map for the total sum of purchases. So this might be helpful, or we can even just look at not the sum, but let's look at the maximum. So I'm gonna go to the measure here. Look at the maximum instead. Okay. So rather than giving you the aggregate sum, you're looking at the maximum purchase they made in that month, or for any transaction. Okay, so this kind of gives you percent. And another key thing I want to look at here is you see these different ID values here. These are the IDs that are basically the ones that are working in Illinois as production managers, and these are the ones working in New York now as a production managers. These do not include the salespeople. So there's a quick way of kind of looking at the employee ID, first name and the last name of each production manager employee, each one of the sites. Okay. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.